Happy. That was some bat wings going right there. They have a life of their own. They carry their own personality. Anywho, let me move my camera closer to my chat. Chatty chat. There we go. Good morning. Come on in. We're going to make a fun sandwich this morning. Sandwich. I use that term a little loose. A little bit loose over here. Hey, Susan. Hey, Scotty Bunches. Good morning. I don't know how well this sandwich is going to go with coffee. I don't know how well this sandwich is going to go with itself, but we're going to try it. If you're watching live, say hi. I'm going to cut me some watermelon. Hey, Meredith. That's probably a good idea. Hey, Dory. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Charlotte. So I got me a mini watermelon because I still have watermelon in my fridge, but I needed slices of watermelon. So I got me a little wee baby watermelon. Did you know that when you go to shop for a watermelon, if you look for things like this, it's not scrapes, it's like, you have to see it up close. It's like these things right here, these marks. That's where it was, and a big yellow spot. You want a big yellow spot. You want the big ugly watermelon. The uglier the watermelon, the better. The yellow spot means it sat there for a long time. So it's been sitting, which is good. And those spots are where it's been, what do they call that? Why can't I think? Yes, the webbing means it's sweeter because it's been pollinated. Is that a word? I don't know if that's pollinated, but there's been bees. I don't even know if it's bees, but that's what you want. Webbing and yellow spots. That makes for a sweeter watermelon. So we're gonna peel this thing, and yes, I'm gonna peel it in a way that you're probably gonna judge me, but it's okay. I know what I'm doing. If you're watching this video, I would love for you to give it a quick share, or at least comment and like, but if you can share it, that just helps me out. I think this is going to be interesting. So has anybody seen this sandwich going around Instagram and Facebook? Anybody? Has anybody seen that? Oh, you haven't? Oh, I love the mini watermelons. I like them. I don't like them. I like my watermelon sweet, but not so sweet that it's like candy sweet. I like it like somewhere in between. I don't know, kind of weird that way. I just like watermelon. The only watermelon I don't like is the kind that's been sitting in the fridge for 4 days in its own juice and it starts to taste like armpits. I don't like that watermelon. You haven't? Okay, you guys haven't. Shirley has seen it. That's because Shirley and we watch a lot of Instagram reels. If you're an Instagram reel person or TikTok and you sit in your phone when you should be doing something productive and you look at reels, then you've seen this. Cindy. That's right. When you get older, your spots and your wrinkles make you get sweeter. Hey, Sherry. Good morning. I didn't talk to you, Siri. I was talking to my friend. Well, good, because I wasn't talking to you. She's over there talking back at me. This is going to be the most perfectly peeled watermelon in the history of ever. All right, so this sandwich has some interesting ingredients. The bread is the watermelon. No bread in this. Our filling is sandwiched between 2 slices of watermelon. That's another reason I like mini watermelons. They're so much simpler to peel and the trash doesn't weigh 4,000 pounds. But if the other people in my house would eat the watermelon, then I would buy the bigger ones, but nobody eats it. Marin doesn't like watermelon. She does get sassy, Lynn. All right, we are going to cut down the sides, and some of this watermelon is going to go in the fridge. But I'm going to cut it down the sides so I can have squares. I can have slices of bread. Now I have a perfectly square piece of watermelon. And I need some kind of container to put those pieces in to eat later. I'll chop those up and eat them later. All right, you know what? Those would be good on the grill. You ever grill your watermelon? Grilled watermelon's pretty good. That's great, Meredith. I wish my family would eat watermelon like that. All right, this is seedless, but there's a whole heck of a lot of seeds in here. Just gonna make, well, we're gonna make slices that are, try to be straight. There's a perfect one. Slicing it like a loaf of bread. Where'd you come from? You wanting a piece of watermelon? Dog loves watermelon. I'll make extra slices in case I love this sandwich so much that I want to make more. Have a feeling that's not going to be the case. You've never heard of grilled watermelon? It's pretty good. You put balsamic on it. Now there's watermelon juice all over the floor and it's going to be sticky. Get that. All right, here's my sandwich slices. I'm a little concerned with the level of seediness of this seedless watermelon. There's a whole lot of seeds in there for seedless. All right, let's get a plate. I can't say I'm not a little bit nervous about trying this, especially once you see what goes in it. I think I'm going to pick a few of these seeds out. Just a little, because that level of white seeds gets me gagging a little. Hey, I didn't know there was such a beautiful pattern to the seeds. Did you? Did you notice that? Do you see the seed patterns? They look like little bite marks. Check that out. I didn't know there were a pattern like that. Did you? In a watermelon? What do you know? What did you say? Oh, when you were a kid, your dog, yeah. Sebastian loves it. He loves it. We'll give him quite a bit of it. But then again, Sebastian would eat his own butthole if it wasn't attached. Wouldn't you, buddy? You'd eat anything. We have to be careful. Last night he was begging for grapes. And one time I fed him a whole bowl of grapes, not knowing they made dogs sick. Okay, there's my watermelon slices. I'm moving slow because I'm nervous. Okay, this is what we're going to put in here. Okay, pickles. Dill pickles. A whole layer so that it covers the bread. That's it. I'm out of pickles. Got room for one more. That's my last pickle. I got one little end in there. All right. Pickles. Right, Dory? Havarti. This is the next step. You take that half a piece. Havarti cheese, okay? According to the girl that made this, she said it has to be Havarti. See, this is what I don't know. Are influencers lying saying it's delicious just so we'll try it, or is it actually good? Okay. Havarti. Then a balsamic glaze. I reduced a little bit of my balsamic. I reduced it a little. It's just balsamic vinegar that I just reduced for a few seconds, just so it's a little bit thicker. And then fresh mint that I just dropped in the dirty sink. I just took this out of my garden. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't really like mint. Okay, that's it. That's the sandwich. Anybody else terrified? Just me? And then you have to cut it. That's the other rule. She said you have to cut it like a sandwich or it doesn't taste good. So we're gonna cut it like a sandwich. I know. This is what it looks like. And this is one slice of this fat has 7 grams. So it's low enough that it's close to an E for a THM. Whoop, I lost the pickle. All right, I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, I don't like the mint. I knew I wouldn't like the mint. I don't like mint. But the rest of it, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I think I would eat this again. I think this is good enough that I might eat it again. The cheese is really good with the watermelon. I I can't believe you know what I think it needs? I'm gonna try it. Don't freak out. But I feel like it needs some mustard. We'll try it, see what it tastes like. I actually think it's not bad. I'm gonna put a little mustard on it. I could be wrong about the mustard, but I feel like it needs that sharpness. Maybe it was just salt that it needed and not mustard. Mmm. It's actually really good. Well, that sounds good too, Meredith. Mmm. It's good with a mustard. I legit, you're just gonna have to watch me eat the whole thing. It's actually really good. I would legit have this again. Mmm. I wonder how it would. Mmm. It's so good. I wonder how it would taste with Laughing Cow instead of like I love Havarti, but to keep it even lower fat, you're just gonna watch me eat the whole thing. It's really good. Look at it, it's drippy. Mm. Mm. I don't like the mint. I don't like mint at all. The mint's gotta go though. That's just wrong. Replace that mint with mustard. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a win, you guys. Who's gonna try it? Who's gonna try it? Anybody? Mmm. Right, yeah. Mint does not go with pickles. Oh, come on, Lim. I'm gonna be a party pooper. Mm-hmm. Mmm. You guys. Okay, I know my crunching is probably driving you nuts, but I can't stop, so I gotta go so I can finish this because it's so good. Mm. I need to do a reel with this. That's what I need to do. I need to go look in my fridge and see if I find more pickles and do a reel. I could use fermented veggies. It would taste the same. All right, you guys, there's Brecky. Something weird. It's a total win. They weren't wrong. They were not lying. Even the dog wants some. How about some watermelon instead? Do you want a piece of watermelon? Okay, well, I guess so. All right, you guys. Get a little one, Cindy, so you can cut it into little square slices, or buy a piece of watermelon that's already cut. All right. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'll do this, but much more modified. Well, the liquid is watermelon juice and balsamic. The mustard actually really takes it up a notch, Charlotte. And the Havarti. You gotta have Havarti. I mean, if you do it with like goat cheese or feta or any of that, that's a traditional watermelon salad. You're not really stepping outside of the zone. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't signed up for my free week of coaching coming next Monday on the 17th, go to my website, joyfullifewithkj.com, and right on the front page, 5 for free. Register, send it to your friends. Let's get as many people in the free week. Let's just have a huge free week of coaching, okay? It'll be a fun kickoff to the summer, even though summer's kind of already started. I mean, kind of, but it'll really be a kickoff. And it's my birthday week. So please invite people for my birthday. Let's make my birthday week fun. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing